mods will not be able to assist in your reproduction of your family tragic story if you don't update them. That's right, the mods need to be updated so you can cultivate the foundation for them to aid in your retelling of your tragic stories and be able to grow together. So here I am, once again, your savior, your hero, to help you with 3 top ways to prepare yourself for the Sims 4 Growing Together expansion pack. Numero uno. Condensing your mods folder. This is probably the most annoying and time-consuming step, but it will save you in the long run if you can do it right. I recommend going through all of your custom content and dissecting it and putting it into separate folders based off of decor, clothing, accessories, shoes, housing stuff, like bedding, whatever like parameter it is. I would say not get too like nitty gritty, being like, oh, this is men stuff, this is young men stuff, this is teen stuff. Like, I wouldn't get like that nitty gritty, because when you start downloading stuff, if you put it in the wrong folder, then it could add duplicates and it could just be a crazy mess. So I would say condense it. Numero dos. The Better Exceptions mod. Now, this is an additional mod that manages other mods. So if you are basically on the edge of glory right now and you're living on a prayer about your mods folder being too overloaded and you don't want to download another mod, well, I understand that. So just use the first method or wait to the third method that I mentioned and you just skip to the next part. But if you're okay with having another mod manage your mods, then stay tuned, bestie, because this is probably for you. So Better Exceptions is kind of like last exceptions, which is that, you know, that orange detail things that you've probably seen other streamers, or you probably have the mod yourself where it catches like exceptions that are like in the background of your game that's like giving errors and making your game run slow and things like that. So it basically tells you like if something is out of date and it catches a last exception. What Better Exceptions does, it adds to that mod and basically tells you anytime something goes wrong. But the Better Exceptions does provide a list of like when there's an error or something like that, and it will provide this long list to you of like if you have an issue that could be like what the culprit does. It does like a huge report. It's amazing. It does a report and tells you what could be causing the issue, what solution they think that you should check. And it also provides a list of duplicate mods or duplicate CC, which is awesome because a lot of our issues are coming from us downloading stuff twice. Now, obviously, I don't think we're doing it naturally, but we know that a lot of if you download other Sims and tray files and things like that, or things that come in packages, a lot of creators have used the same custom content, so you end up downloading it more than once. The Better Exceptions allows you to see what what issues or what duplicates, things like that. It's a great mod, but again, I warn you, it does give you a lot of updates and it does scan during your game. So if you're streaming or if you're in the middle of playing, it will slow your game a little bit to do a scan or something like that. Also, when it is detecting the duplicate files, there's no way for you to actually just click on that link and it takes you right to the file. It wants you to actually go into that folder yourself and delete it. Now, also, if it's showing you the duplicate, it kind of will repeat it twice. So if your file is in 2 different folders, say it's in hair 1 and hair 2, it'll basically do the top of the list and it'll say this is file was found in hair 1, but the duplicate file was found in hair 2. And then later down in the list it'll say this file was found in hair 2, but the duplicate file was found in hair 1. So it doesn't have a way of consolidating and just mentioning it once. It mentions it twice because it's reviewing your entire mods folder. So you have to go back in and make sure that you don't end up deleting it twice, because you're just going through and saying, oh, this is where it is, and delete it and delete it. So it doesn't just record it once or mention it once. It'll mention it twice. And last but certainly not least, The Sims 4 Mod and CC Manager by Game Time Dev. This is really a saving grace if you kind of liked the Sims 3 uploader. It allows you to manage all your mods, your CC, and things like that through kind of like an application. And this is not to be confused with the Curse Forge mod manager that I feel like only like 10 people use, but anyway, this is another mod that you download, and it scans your mods folder and basically tells you where the issues are, and you can manage it in a platform application. And one of the cool things about this is you don't have to do a lot of the manual work where it's like you have to go and find the actual file in your folder, even though you have a mod that tells you where it is. With this mod in CC Manager, you're able to actually locate the file through the application, and the application can delete it or move it for you. So that's really fun. I've installed it and used it before, but like I said, I kind of like to do it old school and do it myself, but you know, to each his own, and everyone has their preference and what they want to use. But yeah, so guys, just keep me posted if you guys have questions or want me to do more in depth on the Sims and Sims 4 mod and CC Manager, or any of the options I mentioned here in today's video. Just let me know. Leave a comment in the section down below. Also, like, you know, I'm here if you guys need help or anything like that, because I know it's going to be a rough couple of days. Anytime a new update or expansion pack comes out, it's all hell breaks loose. So just be patient, don't stress out, drink a cup of tea, calm yourself, and enjoy the content that other creators have been making until you're able to play the game yourself. And keep watching those discussion boards and those your favorite creators pages, so that they can tell you when their content is updated, or if it needs an update and it's available for download, before you try and play your game and break the code. Be safe and stay thirsty, and I'll talk to you guys soon.